morning, my people. Today's topic, credit cards. We're going to start off with some facts about credit cards. The credit card started in 1920 and was first issued by oil companies and hotel chains to pay for other expenses like oil and your stays at hotels. The first credit card that could be used at several different establishments in the U.S. was Diners Club International, which is a credit card created in 1950. John Biggins was the first credit card inventor who invented the Charge It card. Diners Club International issued credit cards for paying restaurant bills initially. The first credit cards were promoted by traveling salesmen, and it was commonly used for people who were on the road. However, in the 1960s, more companies offered credit cards as a means to save time rather than a means of credit. In the 1970s, the U.S. began regulating the credit card industry and banned practices like mass mailing of active credit cards to those not requesting them. In 1996, the U.S. Supreme Court case, Smiley v. Citigroup, changed the number of charged late fees. This opened up an opportunity, though, for the credit card companies to charge higher interest rates, of which you can decline if you do not want them. Some of the dangers of credit cards. If you miss your payment at the end of the month, your FICO score, which is the score of your credit, will go down. This diminishes your chances to get loans and other means of borrowing money. If you co-sign an account that you don't monitor, it can greatly affect your credit score because it falls back on you. It falls back on you to pay the bill if the other person does not pay the bill. So if you do not monitor their account, they can end up charging $10,000 on your credit card and never paying it off. And then you're the one responsible for it. Paying the minimum payment each month is a very big deal. You pay $25 on a $2,000 charge, you've got $1,975 that they're charging 18% interest on. I just want you to think about that. That's going to weigh that you're pretty much going to be paying off interest for the next 17 years before you actually make a dent in what you bought to begin with. Some interesting facts about credit cards. The first 2 digits of your credit card number identify the type of industry that issued the card. Number 1 and 2 are airlines. Number 3 are travel or entertainment companies. Number 4 and 5 are banking industries, 4 being Visa, 5 being MasterCard. Number 6 is merchandising like JCPenney's. Number 7 is gas cards or petroleum cards, as the Europeans would say it. Number 8 is your telecommunications cards, and number 9 are your national assignments cards. Why would you want a credit card? In my opinion, I think credit cards are very useful for emergency situations. I'm stuck at a gas station, I have no money in my account because I don't get paid till Friday, and I need gas to get home. I can put it on my credit card. I really like the rewards and benefits, as I do like most Americans, that come with the credit cards, like the Sky Miles and Delta, or the Double Cash Back and Citigroup. And I think if used for things you need and used for necessities and you pay off in full, they can be a very useful thing. Now, I know you might be wondering, how do these people steal my credit card information? And I'm going to tell you. They mostly use these things called a skimmer. A skimmer is a little plastic device that one of these criminals would put into or on a credit card reader, which means they can put it over it, and once you swipe your card, it sends them all your card information, and they can take that and use it how they please. You could use public Wi-Fi. Anytime you're on a public Wi-Fi server, hackers have the opportunity, if you open any confidential or financial information, they have the ability to go in and see what you're looking at and steal your credit card information that way. There's also the possibility that you willingly put it out there, but you don't willingly put it out there to the right sites. You go on some website that's way off the walls, that's offering cheap prices on high-end products, and you're like, well, I want that. You put your credit card information on there, you're expecting to get this nice tablet the next day. No, you're not going to get it. you're going to get a nice stinking $3,000 charge on your credit card, of which you had no idea you were paying. Alright. Some more interesting facts about credit cards is they have an APR, otherwise known as an annual percentage rate. It is the amount charged for borrowing the credit card if you don't pay the balance off each month. So it's like a minimum charge for using the card every month. Let's say you have a $0 balance, it's still going to charge you, say, $10 to $12 for just having the card in hand. Another interesting one is that there's enough credit cards in the world to go around the world 3.5 times if you were to line them up side by side by side. If you get too close to your credit card limit, say you have a credit card limit of $2,000, you spend $1,500, your credit score is going to go way down. If you have any questions and would like to ask, please feel free to do so. You know exactly where I'm at. Peace out.